What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Celio's Network. I'm doing some expanded PTCGO games with Pikachu today. If you want to check out the list, the deck profile is in the description below. Let's get into some games with this deck. Going first is super great, as long as we have a reasonable hand. Lele start, but we have a supporter, so we'll be fine. So like I was saying, as long as we have a reasonable hand going first, that usually guarantees us the turn 2 full blitz. And even if we're going second, the turn 1 full blitz is a very real possibility. So we're playing against Archie Stoice. This is one of the only decks I had an issue with the other night when I was playing on stream with this deck. Okay, so we got Nest Ball, Battle Comp. Let's Nest Ball for Pikachu. So they also have a Lele start. That's good for us. Max Elixir, we hit it. We'll attach the Pikachu. Then we'll Battle Comp. Get rid of 1 Lightning Energy, 1 Sycamore. And that's fine. We don't want to get rid of too many Lightning Energy because we still have Max Elixirs to use. And we don't need to use the Acro Bike now. I'd rather just shuffle it in and allow us to hit something we might need later on. So we have Versus Seeker for N again next turn. So we will just pass here. So nothing too crazy this turn 1. But we do have 2 energy on our Pikachu already. So our game plan will be attach energy to Lele versus Seeker N, and then we'll be looking for a Zeraora for the free retreat, and then an energy switch to put it back on the Pikachu. But we can also hit something like a Thunder Mountain or a Max Elixir in there, so we wouldn't need the energy switch as well. We also don't necessarily need the Zeraora, since Lele only has 1 retreat. So it might even just be better to retreat and put the energy into the discard so we can later attach it with Tapu Koko Prism. So they have the Archie's turn 1. Keldeo with a belt on the bench. Here comes Blastoise, draw 5. So they would need 6 energy on there to KO our Lele this turn. Propagate, might be going for an Ultra Ball for Shaman. Benching the egg. Are they going to retreat to the egg? I think they might. That's not a bad play. Let's see what we get off this Acro Bike. I think we definitely have to take the Koko Prism. Attach here and versus Seeker N. So, let's see. They have a Lysander in there, no Versus Seekers. So I wonder, I don't think it would be very safe to assume they can't hit a Lysander next turn, but they do need, let's see, 9, they need 9 energy on their Keldeo to KO the Pikarom. So I think it might just be in our best interest to go for it, and if it happens, it happens. We make a backup Pikarom. We whiff on the Max Elixir. Got another one. Nice, we hit this one. We'll bench the Zeraora so we can save that lightning energy for an energy switch. Yeah, so we'll retreat that energy, switch it onto our active Pikarom. So full blitz, it sucks that we're only getting 1 prize off of that, but we're getting 3 energy onto our benched Pikarom, which is what matters. Trainer mail off the prizes is really great. So they battle comp 3 energies. That means they have a super energy retrieval, or superior energy retrieval. Yeah, 4 in there. They have 1 different water energy. So that's 5 energy. They're going to need another full superior energy retrieval worth of energy on the Keldeo to knock out our Pikarom. Oh, they also need 1 on the active to retreat. Oh no, they're going for the energy drive. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they need 9 total. Yeah, they can do that easy. Yeah, so they have the knockout already on the energy drive. I completely forgot about that. Which, depending on what we get off this trainer mail, should be fine. Because we can... we should be able to get a Tag Bolt off this turn to knock out the Lele and the Blastoise. Oh, wait, no, they missed it? 7, 10... They did miss it. Wow. Okay. And then they just scoop. Yeah, missing that by 10 is definitely scoop worthy. I guess they did their math wrong. I'm not sure if maybe they had more draw in their hand and they could have tried to hit it. Definitely didn't expect that, but we'll take the win. Yeah, missing that definitely means we get the Tag Bolt next turn, because we just Tapu Koko Prism to the benched ROM, attach energy, and then Tag Bolt, knock out their Lele and their Blastoise. Okay, pretty good start. We can just Ultra Ball, we can Nest Ball for another ROM or a Koko Prism, Ultra Ball for a Shaymin EX, and be on our way to drawing more cards. We're playing against a Shiftry GX deck. Definitely interesting. Oh, beautiful top deck off the mulligan draw. Absolutely nutty. So Bridget turn 1 for 3 C dots. Oh, and we have double energy switch. Is that a guaranteed? Yeah, it's a guaranteed turn 1 full blitz. Get another Pikarom. We'll attach to the active, then set up since we need another Pokemon down for the full benefit of Dance of the Ancients. Draw 4 more cards. And let's see. We'll Trainer's Mail first to see if we don't need to use the Lele. Oh, and we get the Electric Power. That's beautiful. Really great. So we just go Dance of the Ancients, 2 Lightning Energy onto the board. To the Rom and the Shaman. Doesn't really matter since we have the energy switches that it's on the benched Pokemon, which is why we play all these energy switches. All these max elixirs, so many outs to getting the turn 1 full blitz. I'll bench the Zorora, and we don't need to play down the Lele. We'll save that. Electric Power, full blitz for 180, turn 1. And we'll get, So Shiftry has 240 HP. It hits for 210 with a Choice Band. I don't think they ever one-shot us. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's safe to just go to the active. Especially since there's no threat of anything like Loranis promos buffing their damage or anything like that. So even Choice Band Kukui wouldn't one-shot us if they got to the same hand size requirements. Let's just reread this and make sure I'm looking at it correctly. Yeah, Extra Century. Oh, they could Den of Iniquity us. Or they Perplex us, 40 and Confuse. Okay. 40 and Confuse. That could be an issue for our math, actually. Let's... Lele. Course only nets us 5. We could Guzma, but that doesn't seem correct. I think it's gonna have to be a Sycamore. We want to see as many cards as possible. So we have 2 energy switches left. We also have Thunder Mountain in the deck. Before playing the Sycamore, of course, we're going to Max Elixir. We whiff it. I'll attach here. And remember, this has free retreat, of course, because of Zorora. And then we're just going to Sycamore. And Acerola would put us back on tempo way too much. We have 2 Max Elixirs here. I believe we only have like 3 energy left in the deck after the full blitz. Let's go Max Elixir. We don't hit it. Max Elixir. We don't hit it. Acrobike. I don't think either of these are very good for us. We'll take the Electric Power. I think we go Computer Search for a Shaman if we have another Shaman in deck. We do. So we're looking for either double Energy Switch or Energy Switch Thunder Mountain. We've only used one electric power, no choice band, so I think we just burn the electric power and then we set up for 5. Ah, we got energy switch, but no Thunder Mountain. Well, we definitely don't want to leave this active. We could always try attacking with it, but that's way too risky. I'm considering retreating to either Zeraora, so they would need a buff off of extrasensory to knock us out. I think retreating to Zeraora is probably fine here. We'll retreat to Zeraora, and we'll hold the energy switch because we actually want it over here. If they don't have like a Guzma meet our hand size, knock us out. Yeah, we should be okay. They could always, like I said, Iniquity GX us. Is that how, Den of Iniquity? I think that's how you pronounce it. I've never even had that attack used against me before. In which case we would just attach to Pikarom and probably just versus Seeker Chorus. Or actually we would attach to Zeraora, retreat energy switch, Chorus, try to hit the Thunder Mountain, I believe. We'll have to see what we draw off the top and if they even use their GX attack here. It's probably their best bet. Yeah, they're going to go for that. So Pikarom and energy goes into the deck. Do we have one Max Elixir left, and the Max Elixirs are actually much better now that we have our energy shuffled into the deck. So I'll attach here. We'll go Choice Band there. Choice Band here, just get it out. And Versus Seeker for Chorus for 6. I could drop the Electro Power, and that would mean we're doing 210, and we would just need one more Electro Power. Excuse me, that would mean all 4 Electro Power played. 27 card deck after we shuffle these in. 26 if we play the Electro Power. I wonder if it's worth going for that. If we could always just Tag Bolt GX without the additional effect of the bench damage and knock out their only setup Pokemon. Let's play down the Electro Power. And do we retreat energy switch? No, because of the possibility of Max Elixir. So we got double energy switch and the other Electro Power that we would need, but that's not going to do it for us because we don't also have Thunder Mountain. Wow. So it looks like we're just holding our hand again. Once again, if they match our hand size, they can do 180. They also need a Choice Band to KO us. There's the copycat. And extra century for just 180. Yeah, that's not very good for our opponent. So we're going to attach, retreat, energy switch. So we could knock it out, but it's not as good anymore since they have another one ready to go. What we're gonna do here is Ultra Ball away. Energy switch and lightning energy for another Pikarom. and Full Blitz 180. So we could have used Tapu Thunder. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just secure the win here. 2 to the active. They can't use their GX attack again, so we should be safe. We could use Tapu Thunder GX, but I don't think that is as safe as securing being able to use Tag Bolt. Basically, we're just doing the same thing all over again. If they confuse us, we retreat. We let one Pokemon stay out there for a turn. Then we retreat and use Tag Bolt. The confusion is actually very annoying. So there's Copycat. Looks like they might just be going for the extra century, and they are. So that's 210. Let's... should we secure it? Let's Versus Seeker for Colress. And we won't attach in case we need to attach. So either we hit the energy or the Thunder Mountain. The odds are in our favor there of hitting at least one of them. And we hit both. So we'll play down the Thunder Mountain. We'll attach here. Grab a Max Elixir. And we'll Tag Bolt GX and also knock out their other only setup Pokemon on the board. I think it depends. So since they played like that, our play ended up being correct. But if they used Perplex, it was probably correct for us to put 2 to 3 energy onto the benched Pikarom, so we could just retreat for free and swing with Full Blitz. And there's a scoop. Not the best start, but Zorora and Energy already has our free retreat set up for us to move out into a Pikarom. And we're going first, so should be fine. We are playing against Trevenant though, so they can ascend into Trev turn 1. So we have to get all of our energy, or all of our item usage, I'm sorry, out of the way now. Get the Ultra Ball off of Trainer's Mail. We'll bench Coco. We can... I have to decide if I want a Shaman or Ultra Ball. So if I Shaman, I want to put the band down to get more cards out of my hand. If I am just Ultra Balling for a ROM, then I can just get rid of the band. Since we want to go as fast as we can with our items, I think we just want to go Shaman first to do as much as we can. We shouldn't be needing Electro Powers in this matchup since Trevenant Break has 130 HP, I want to say. We'll be finding that out soon enough, I imagine. Okay, so we can attach active Max Elixir, Just another energy switch target. And we'll Sycamore. Hopefully we can get a Pikachu into play. And we can. So we've also got an energy switch and another Shaman. One energy already in there. We already attached return, so we'll just throw away these since we want to hold the Versus Seeker anyway to get back our Sycamore so we can actually draw next turn. We'll get another Pikachu. We'll Dance of the Ancients. 2 more energy on the board. Play the switch. Set up for 5. See if we can hit more max elixirs to use. We do get a computer search, which we cannot use next turn as long as they have an energy to use Ascend with. So I think I'll Versus Seeker for Chorus, since we can't use Versus Seeker next turn. Computer Search. Computer Search away Guzma and Lightning Energy. And I will 3 energy in a 25 card deck after we take the max elixir out. We have a draw supporter for next turn. We already have energy, so I think just burning this item to try to burn another item is the best thing we can do. And we hit it. And then pass from there. So a really great turn 1. And we burnt through a fair amount of items here, so we got some good usage out of our items before we can no longer use them. No energy in the hand, but we do have 2 supporters, and oh geez, our opponent just scoops. I'll leave that one in the video just because it's a great example of what turn 1's with the deck looks like. So even though we didn't get to have a real game there, our opponent scooped because of the setup we had. Okay, so as long as this game doesn't end in a quick scoop, it'll probably be the last one for the video. We're going first with a really great hand here. So because of max elixirs, we have an energy switch in hand. Yeah, we'll start the Pikachu. Since we're going first, we just attach, and we need to hit 1 max elixir or Cocoa Prism into an energy switch, or the single Thunder Mountain Prism. So plenty of outs to getting the turn 2 full blitz since we're going first here, and that's fine. Playing against Magikarp Wailord, it'll be interesting to see if this is a stall variant or if it's just Archiestoise. So we will begin by Ultra Balling away two Lightning Energy for Shaman. I just want to read Tapu Koko real quick. Okay, so, because I might want to have him on the bench since Tapu Thunder can do a lot of damage, but I don't want to Arrow Trail right now, but it says you may. Just wanted to make sure it was a you may effect. And before Shaman, we're going to use Acrobike. Yeah, another Pokemon seems fine. So we just play down all of these. And then set up for 5. Tapu Koko Prism is exactly what we wanted here. because we want to get it down and then remove it from our bench immediately. And we are going to energy switch from Zeraora to the active. Let's battle compress. We'll battle compress Guzma, Acerola, since they're more searchable by the Versus Seeker once they're in the discard pile. And we'll just get rid of those two, because we don't really need to be drawing into them right now, and then we'll Sycamore. And we get the energy attachment for turn. Everything is looking great here. And we'll pass. Okay, so they're starting off with Battle Compressor. That means we are playing against Archeostoise. 2 Blastoise and an egg. An order pad for heads for the computer search, and that usually means they'll be getting the turn 1 Blastoise. So we'll probably just be swinging into this for 150. Full blitz, put 3 on the benched Pikarom, and be looking to get a turn 3 Tag Bolt GX off. Three water energy in the discard. There's the computer search, so the last card in their hand's probably Maxie's, or Archie's, sorry. Last card in their hand's Volcanion, and then Tapu Lele for the Archies, so they wanted to thin out the Lele and search for Archies with it instead of just get the raw Archies. Or they could have already, maybe they searched out the Volcanion Prism, but it looked like they searched out the Lele. Battle comp. So if they go for the turn 1 Super Splash here, it might be in our best interest to try to go for a knockout. Potentially with Tapu Thunder GX. If we could get either attach Elixir Switch or a Thunder Mountain in. Yeah, it looks like they're going for the turn 1 Super Splash. So if they put all those resources towards attacking turn 1, we might want to see if we can get the 3 prizes turn 2 instead of setting up with full blitz. So this is kind of a risky all-in play, in my opinion, since we have shown them the Tapu Koko GX. Unfortunately, we did have to bench this early since we were going to be emptying our hand and using Sycamore. It would have been much better to just play and use its Arrow Trail ability. And they're going to Jet Geyser us. Huh. They are playing Tina, so we don't want our Zeraora being hit. We'll just feed them the Zekrom. And then we can Versus Seeker Acerola that, and their turn 1 play is all for naught. That's very good. So they're going to hit us for 210 here. Yeah, that's definitely the play. And if we full blitz and put 2 onto the active, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they could retreat. Okay, and they scoop. They see the huge tempo swing that Acerola is going to provide for us. Unfortunately, we didn't get to play out the rest of the game. I wish we did there. But I'm going to call that our last game for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay with Expanded Pikarom. Like I said, I did a deck profile on this, and that went up yesterday, so be sure to check that out if you want to look at the list. And definitely comment if you have any suggestions for the list, what you think about the deck, and if you're going to try it out yourself. It's really fun, and I think it's going to be Tier 1 and Expanded. It seems pretty meta-defining so far. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out flipsidegaming.com and use code CELIO, all caps, for 10% off of your next order, $10 or more. And also check out the free articles that I write on there weekly, usually regarding to the metagame, either standard or expanded. I'll see you next time here on Celio's Network.